I guess.
All right, I challenge you to a duel. Hey everybody, Patrick here with Rat4. Welcome to the 100th episode of Monday Night Paintball on July 28th, 2014. Behind the camera is my buddy Jason Fertig, and we're going to banter back and forth as we go over paintball news worldwide. 100 episodes, Mr. Fertig.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think of. I've only been in, what, about 40 of them?
Yeah, I guess we started doing this method with the camera and the desk and stuff. We started doing that like 40 episodes ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
But, it's been a lot of fun, though.
Been a lot of changes over the years, you know. Yeah. First we had that studio with the just the podium and then the guns in the background, and we would talk, and then I made it like a news thing with the
program.
Right, on the right hand side there's like a little screen then with whatever I was talking about popping up while I was talking. Here, I'll do it right now. Yeah, like that. And then we moved on to the 3D thing with the blue screen.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So that was fun. I remember that. Yeah, but that was my first blue screen stuff.
Yeah, you've improved it quite a bit since then.
Thanks, yeah. And then we moved on to this. So I actually got the idea from a different webisode, a web series that I watch called Tech Syndicate. So it's these nerdy guys that are talking about computers and stuff, because I'm a huge nerd. And this is what they do. They have one guy behind the camera, one guy in front of it. So once again, I want to give them credit for their format, because it's been working really well for us, right?
Yeah, I think it has been. We've been able to do a lot of different things, a lot of things that you probably couldn't have done with the blue screen without, actually having, multiple people involved and stuff like that. So
also production time. I remember when I was doing the blue screen thing, I was having trouble. There's a few Tuesday night paintballs out there because it was taking so much time for the computer to render all the 3D environment.
Yeah, I remember Monday Night Paintball at 9:40 or at 11:45 at night.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Whereas here, because it's like this, I just kind of cut it and stuff. It's a lot faster. So, and I like the conversation better.
Yeah, it's nice to, like you say, banter back and forth. It's,
yeah,
it really makes things flow a lot better in the end.
I think so. Anyway, we hope you guys think so too.
Yep.
If you guys have any suggestions, by the way, whether it's content on the show or if you want us to talk about an event going on or whatever you guys want to have on the show, you should email us at mondaynight@rat4.com. So that email, that'll hit both Jason and I. So we'll get back to you. We always answer it. So.
Yeah, one of us will.
Yes. Cool. So moving on to what we got for you guys today. Right now we have a ton of different sales that you should know about, because chances are you want something that's on sale right now and you don't even know it.
So what we're pretty much doing right now is we have a surplus of product. This is all the great products we've been carrying, including some MK5s, our ACU product, and I believe we also have barrels and
hopper-fed guns
and the hopper-fed markers. There you go. So what we're doing is we have a surplus of all of these. So we're trying to get them out of our warehouse to make room for new and upcoming projects. Things that you guys already know about, such as the shape projectiles. We're making room for that, and then we also have all kinds of other stuff in top secret, Super Omar lockdown area that
might be certain magazine systems, possibly.
Yeah, certain magazine systems.
Yes.
We got the PTR on the way, so we're trying to make room basically to accommodate all these new products, as well as we already have AtPat, and who knows where that's going to lead to next. That
too, like the next order of AtPat. So we went kind of small on the first order, and it's getting kind of low because everybody loves it so much. So our next order is going to be bigger. So we only have so much warehouse space, guys. When you need your help to open that up for new products. So our first sale that we have going on right now is the MK5 deal. So for $349, you get an MK5 with a shroud and a buttstock remote line adapter, and you get 10 free D-Mags with it. So you can choose between the K36 style, which is as shown here. You can have the UMP style, which is the back one, or you can have the SOCOM style in the middle. So it's 3 different shrouds. They all have remote line adapters with the car buttstock on it. They all take D-Mags. So
yeah, so it's not just the remote line adapter on them, it's actually an internal air system on there.
Ooh, deluxe.
So this actually basically is a fully equipped, ready to go marker. D-Mag is the magazine system of the future for us. So what we're doing is basically building on that platform. So going forward, that will be the platform we make on all our marker lines, on all our conversion kit lines.
One magwell to rule them all.
Yeah, so pretty much it'll be one mag well with a ton of different variables that are accepted on it. So we already have the standard dual stack. You know about the Helix mag, you know about the Hydra mag, but you don't know about what else is around the corner. So,
and we're not telling you.
Yep. Sorry, guys. You guys, I know you guys love to hate us for that one.
But anyway, so this is a deal right now. If you are looking to get an MK5, just a solid, so it's a Tippmann A5 internals, but it's mag fed, so it's a solid marker. Awesome deal. Because you get 10 D-mags on top of it. Isn't that's like a $60 thing on its own, right?
Yeah, it's actually about $65.
$65 typically for 10 20 round D-mags, correct?
Exactly. So you're getting a nice little steal on that with the D-mags.
Plus it comes with the shroud and the buttstock and the internal air kit. Anyway, if you're looking to get in a mag fed, you just want another marker, check this out. And I think the K36 one's the coolest one.
I personally like the SOCOM. It's a throwback back to when we first started releasing the mag kits, because I had a variation, if you remember, I used to shoot.
Yeah, I remember that, with those Magpul rail covers on it, right? The multicolored ones.
Yeah, it's all set up with the Magpul, and then the first time I shot it was down at Decay Nations, actually. It was the first time I took it out with the box mag.
I remember that.
And,
that stayed together surprisingly.
It's still here. It's actually in Omar's area right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it been like cannibalized at all?
Actually, the only thing is I switched out the trigger pack and put a double trigger on there because I was testing something and just never switched it back. But other than that, actually, it's still in one piece. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. Yeah.
That
go grab it.
Cool. So I might have lied slightly about the cannibalization of it.
Yes.
But overall, the entire marker's still there.
This was like the original one. It's just missing a magwell and a
side cover.
Yeah, the Cyclone cover or whatever.
Which we actually have. It's just I haven't put it back on. But that's actually the original one I was shooting.
You got the double trigger on that?
Yeah. Well, that's just me being lazy, not changing back to single. But
sweet. Wow, it's still also still covered in paint.
Yeah. I blame Omar for that one.
Pretty sure this always will be.
Yeah, pretty much. That's like a piece of Rap 4 history right there.
Still kicking though, man.
Oh yeah.
You could throw a magwell on this and shoot this right now, right?
Yeah, I could. It would walk out and you can shoot it right now if you wanted to.
Well, you can have that back.
Maybe I'll use that later on.
Awesome. All right, so that's our MK5 sale. For those of you looking to get a gun, you should get one of those. We also have a barrel blowout sale. So we got a bunch of True Flight barrels in all different kinds of sizes, it looks like.
All different kinds of sizes for all different kinds of threading.
All these cool colors and everything?
Yeah, we have a lot of them in different colors. Specifically, to find out which colors are available, you have to go to what you're looking for. Within the category of the barrel type, you'll be able to find out what colors are available and what lengths. Yeah, so the barrels are actually marked down as low as $6, and they kind of go up a couple bucks from there for each size increase. But you're looking at some really nice barrels that shoot really well.
It's $19 off.
Jeff from ODSC actually picked one of these up, and he wanted a barrel to use with standard paint. So when he's not shooting first strikes or shade projectiles, he wanted to have a regular old barrel for it. And with the linear rifling that these feature, it carries around really well, and it shoots really clean. He really enjoys shooting it. So Jeff from ODSC actually backs these barrels.
And the next sale that we have is all of the hopper guns that we have in stock. So MagFed is growing, right? MagFed is the future of paintball. You know, whatever you want to call it. And paintball is changing towards that direction. So when it comes to hopper-fed guns, we really want to clear them out so that we have enough space for all of the mag-fed guns that we want to carry in the future, you know, new production lines, everything like that. So every single hopper gun that we have is on sale for a ridiculously low price. This BT4 Combat Slice paintball marker is $99. BT Omega, $99. Right? You can get a SOCOM Tippmann A5. So this comes with all kinds of stuff on it. Like the shroud, the vertical grip, the sights, buttstock, everything for $299. You save $180 right now.
Yeah, so we like I said, we're trying to clear out a lot of stuff to make a lot of room for a lot of new products coming. And you know, the only way we can do that is to get rid of what we currently have. So it is surplus to us. So we want to get it out there and get it to you guys.
Save $180 off the original price. Unbelievable.
Yep.
We also have a buy a gun, get a vest package going on right now. So when you go to this page, right here it says marker version. You get your choice of different marker, and those are for different prices. And then you come down here and you can pick the vest that you want. So if you don't have any kit at all, and you're looking to get a paintball marker, and you want to get into playing, this is an awesome package for you.
Yeah, it's a great little starter kit.
Yeah. And the final sale that we have for you guys is the ACU blowout sale. So some of you might know the U.S. Army just changed its official camo pattern from ACU over to multicam, so they're discontinuing the ACU, and so are we. So we want to have a blowout sale to get all the ACU out there on the battlefield so we can make room for ATPAT. So if you have an ACU kit and you're looking for a bandana, mag pouches, vests, anything to match your kit, if you have the ACU pattern right now, check this out. These sales are unreal. For instance, a combat shirt, the one with the moisture wicking center with the normal sleeves on it that everybody likes so much, that was $39.95. Now it's $29.95. That's 25% off. Unreal.
Yeah,
so
big sales on a lot of items in this. So vests, pouches, mag pouches, pocket pouches, utility pouches, knee pads, elbow pads, fast helmets. You name it, it's all in there and on sale right now.
Emerson vented integrated training helmet. It goes from $98 to $79. Crazy. So if you have ACU kit, or if you're just looking to get some gear at a good price, you should check out the sale because this is a total blowout. For the first time on Monday Night Paintball, we're going to have to give someone an unbelievable amount of credit. And no, I don't know him, but Alex Escobar posted a picture to our page that is both the loadout of the week and the marker of the week. This dude's kit is so squared away that we really just have to hand it to him. Like, the marker itself, first of all, it's black and tan. That's points right there. Second of all, he's customized the customizations. His Magpul buttstock, he's part of the LaRue-Minati, it looks like, because he has the LaRue riser and the monopod mount on the back. He got the, it's like the equivalent of rail covers for those Troy handguards that have the holes in them. He's got those on there. It even looks like he might have disassembled his EOTech and either combined it with another, like a tan one with a black one to have that black and tan look, or he just disassembled it, painted it, and then put parts back black or whatever. Anyway, if you look at this dude's marker, it's fully customized. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I did a really nice job on it. It's got the accessory loadout on there is nice. It's well rounded. It suits the marker well. And like you said, the customization of the custom parts. The Troy handguard looks awesome with the little plugs on it.
Right. Like, he didn't just put on an EOTech. He like tricked out an EOTech and then put it on there.
Yeah.
He customizes customizations. Awesome, Alex. Very cool. Oh, by the way, he's from Liberty Warlords in New York City. And it looks like his nickname is Bones, which makes sense because his loadout, which is also dope, is, first of all, it's ATAX. Second of all, he has it from head to toe, so he even got a helmet cover to cover his, looks like, standard Mitch style helmet. And then some kind of custom mask. Now, is that an I4 underneath? What is that?
Not sure. It could be any number. I've seen this kind of mod done to the I4s, to the Pro Flexes, to the
because you take like an airsoft skull mask and then put it over your mask, right?
Sometimes it's that. Sometimes people actually take like a skull mask and actually modify it to fit the masks. Some of them just have custom bottoms completely made from scratch on it for like Pro Flexes or E Flexes since they snap in.
Okay. It
all depends on how they did it and where they did it. But it's just an awesome loadout.
That looks so clean though. Like, a lot of times you see people with the custom masks and it looks a little janky, like it's kind of super glued together or whatever. This looks like it was produced like that. Like, it's supposed to be that. But as far as I know, there's no like goggles on the market that are like this.
Not stock. There are some custom made.
Yeah, custom ones. Yeah, but not stock. And then the rest of his loadout, it's very similar to the one that I have actually. A little mag heavy, but for those longer games, you're gonna need all that ammo out there.
So he channels me on the mag heavy.
Yes, he does. So he's got mag holsters on his hip. He got them underneath his arm, on both hips actually. He's even got a drop leg platform with more of them in there. He's got a dump pouch. I can't see what's on his back, but it looks like he's got his tank back there and a camelback. Looks like. So very squared away kit. Thank you, Alex Escobar, for the photo. You are the very first person to get loadout and marker of the week.
So congratulations.
Yay!
And you made it on the 100th episode.
The only thing you win is fame, though.
Yep.
There's no prize in this competition other than bragging rights. Oh, and isn't it cool that he's shooting some bright green paint and you can see it through the lock hole?
Yeah, that is.
That's kind of awesome.
That's one of the nice things about being able to chamber check.
Chamber check. You can see if you're even loaded. You just look at it. It's kind of cool.
Really good after you've been out there for a while and can't remember if you shot 9 rounds or 10 rounds.
Right. The next thing we have for you guys is a new product on the catalog. I think we mentioned this before, but wanted to go over it again. The extended mag release for the MKP. So this is just a small part that screws onto your current mag well. And what it does is it takes that mag release button, instead of it just being right there, it brings it down. So now, you can just press the button, take mag out. So it's a lot easier.
Yeah, this actually, the mag release itself, you can adjust it to your personal preference. So for Patrick, because he's got a little bit shorter hands and needs a little more leverage, it sits a little higher in there, and that's accomplished through that little screw that's at the top of it, where you actually thread it onto the actual
right
the locking mechanism on the bolt.
You screw in and out.
For me, I actually prefer mine to be a little bit tighter because I have a little bit longer finger reach than Patrick does, so I can actually release the mag more from the entire center of the paddle. So it's actually adjustable, so it fits the way you actually release the mag. It works really well, and got to play around with it a little bit and like it a lot.
Yeah, so this just at the catalog, so this is awesome. Very good upgrade for those of you who have MKPs and want to, I don't know, be able to reload, you know, your standard way. Because people figured out how to reload it. You know, they're reaching around like this, or they're breaking their hand off and they're, you know, pressing it like this. You can see it in the MagFed only game videos and stuff, how they figured it out. But this was just a more traditional mag release.
There's also another nice side consequence that happened with it that people will like. It's that you can no longer, by pushing the button, push the latch on the opposite side of the mag well out of its housing. So it is actually stuck in its housing now,
that's an issue some people had.
I mean, there's videos Patrick has made of me shooting my MKP where I've done it in the middle of a firefight. It happens to everybody, and it's just something most of us have adapted to on the MKP. But with this this new magwell latch with the extended release, you don't have to worry about it at all.
Awesome, cool. So if you have an MKP, whether 1 or 2, right? This works on both versions.
It'll work on both versions because it's compatible with the D-magwell only.
Cool. So if you have an MKP with D-mags or MKP2 with D-mags, check out the extended mag release. Might make your playing experience that much better. Operation End War 55555. So, if you haven't heard yet, the generals are Greg Red Hastings. He's going to be commanding Red, and Bob Blue Long. No, just kidding. Bob Long is commanding Blue. So Bob Long and Greg Hastings are both huge names in paintball. Greg is a professional player, innovator. He has a bunch of his own products, including video games. He's extremely active in paintball, always has been. And Bob Long is an ex-member of Iron Man, right? So he's ex-pro. He went from being pro to making his own guns. So he makes speedball guns, pump guns, very well known for quality, just awesome products he comes out with, and he's local. So we're going to get them together and see what they come up with for Operation End War 5.
Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. Greg, you know, is a woods ball and scenario player at this point in you know, his career. In addition to, like you said, the video games. You see him at a lot of big events. Last year he was at Decay Nations. He was at Living Legends and all kinds of other major you know, events across the country. And Bob, you know, coming back from his background, you know, he started in the woods when they started playing. When speedball started, it was basically playing speedball in the woods. If you watch any of the classic game footage from the '90s of World Cup and stuff like that, it's, you know, it's down and dirty woods ball. Lots of paint flying, lots of movement. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's going to be really interesting to see how these two guys, you know, use their past and their present experiences to lead two different groups of players and try to win a game.
This is going to be the greatest end war ever.
Yes.
So we not only have them as generals, but this week we want to announce their XOs, their executive officers.
So these are going to be the right-hand men for Bob and Greg. So to continue on with last year's storyline, for those of you that were there, you guys met Mark Gonzalez. Now, Mark commanded Red Team last year and did an excellent job of it, and he wanted to come back this year and has since expanded his track record of generaling to the latest lockdown scenario, which was War on the Range, which he pulled a victory out by 5 points. It was an absolutely awesome event. So Mark's coming back, and he's going to be working with Greg on the Red Team. And then the opposite of Mark in this photo actually is Larry. Now Larry is a member of Team Lockdown. They're the ones that are responsible for the lockdown scenario games, which myself and Patrick have been raving about, you know, because we've been attending them and, you know, enjoying them. So Larry's best known for his role-playing characters that he plays at the lockdown events. At War on the Range he was the Undertaker, and then the prior one he was the Mayor, which Patrick ran into him on that one. And
that's where this photo was taken. Yeah, that's why he's wearing a business suit right there.
Yes. He's had some past generaling experiences. He played in a scenario here in California. He was the general in a Mad Max scenario. So this was him as Max.
So next event that we have for you guys is Operation Neptune, being put on by Texas MagFed. Now they call them MagFed shooter games instead of MagFed only games, so the acronym is MFSG. This is on October 11th for $55. You get all day air and 500 rounds, and they are limiting you to a 220 round shooter loadout. Now that's interesting because before it said infantry loadout, and now it says shooter loadout.
Yeah, so they changed that up a little bit after you were talking about it the last time with the, it's not really quite standard for what an infantryman can carry.
It's 10 rounds off, whatever, dude.
But they modified that. One of the other things you'll notice on the banner is now our logo is there. We are now one of the official sponsors for this event, so we'll be sending out some stuff to them. In addition to that, with the guys who are running the MagFed shooter games, so the Texas MagFed admins, what we did is we're also going to be offering a long-term sponsorship with them. So they actually have a voucher code that they can get you guys for the players who have attended the events and who would going forward are attending the events. That'll give you a discount on our website on the product. So definitely talk to the group admins so you can get your code if you've already been to a past event, or going forward if you're going to the next one, you can get the voucher code from them at that point, and that'll also be handed out at this event. So we're definitely looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out of this. Again, these are a great group of guys that are doing, a great thing pushing MagFed in Texas. And if you're out there, definitely get out to the event because they're working really hard to make this one an amazing event.
I like their flyer and how it has 2 468s on the top.
I think you pointed that out every time we've looked at this flyer.
Hell yeah. Well, that's how it should be. So last week we posted a video of the first shooting test of the shaped projectiles. Now the first one that we're showing. Obviously Omar's had a few behind the scenes before that. But so we released this infographic on the shaped projectiles that show basically how they work. It's pretty interesting. So you still have your half sphere front end that has your fill in it, and you have different fill options. You can do powder or liquid on that, different colors, whatever. We haven't really decided that yet. And it has the same aerodynamic shape that you guys have seen in other shaped projectiles put out there on the market. So obviously, the bullet shape is going to make it fly straight. The compression seal drive band. Now it's a compression seal if you're using a smooth bore, and it's both drive band and a compression seal if you're using it with a rifle barrel. So I'll let Omar explain that more later. But that is what gives it that spin and that super efficient shot because no air is escaping around it.
Yeah, the shaped projectile rounds, I'll be the first to say, it actually really impressed me when we were test shooting. That video, yes, while Omar said it was dead center, from where we were standing, it looked a heck of a lot closer, and the perspective doesn't really give you guys a full grasp on how small that target is.
Yeah, that GoPro, it's like a fisheye lens, so it makes the thing look huge. It's not really very big. So when he was saying dead center, that was pretty close. Yeah. And from what we could see, it looked like it from our end.
Now there has been some people saying different things about rounds not hitting, so we'll clear this up here for you guys. The
first two rounds were first strikes.
The first round went high over the target.
Yes.
Omar misjudged his shot.
Totally missed it.
And he actually admits that in the video.
Yeah.
The second shot actually hit straight onto the board and did break, but you couldn't see much of the fill on there. Then the last 2 shots were the ones that you saw hit in the upper right and the upper left of the target.
Huge hits. Totally obvious.
Yeah, so those were really large hits, and those were both of the shaped projectiles that were shot by Omar. Mm-hmm. In the video, only 4 rounds were shot for that video. 2 shaped projectiles and 2 first strike rounds to show you the side by side.
Yeah. So we're going to do more videos in the future, obviously. And one of them will be an accuracy test where the gun is mounted to something so it doesn't move in between shots, where we have a chrono that says exactly what speed every round coming out is, so that we're totally on point as far as seeing the accuracy of these rounds. Obviously, this one wasn't an accuracy test. It's Omar with iron sights, standing and shooting. We'll make it somewhere where there's no wind. But that'll be the accuracy test. This is just to show that they're shooting, that they're marking, that they're staying together, and that they're accurate. That circle was like a chest-sized circle.
Yeah, that would be a hit on that.
That's a dead player right there.
Yeah, would have been hit to the core.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. So shaped projectiles, that's what we've been talking about lately. Very excited. They're really cool. It's nice to finally be able to show you guys what's going on with them, because obviously we have to keep it secret for a certain amount of time. So excited to get that out to you guys. Those are going to be awesome. It's totally going to revolutionize the game, I think.
Yeah.
To have that kind of accuracy and you be able to buy as much, because right now they're super expensive. So for the 100th episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. You ready for it, Mr. Furtig?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Is that so, sir?
That's so.
All right, then. I'll meet you outside at high noon.
All right, thanks.
So, Patrick challenged me to a duel. It's time for us to duel.
Time to shoot for Tigs.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think Patrick technically won that.
That's everything I got for today. For Tig, you got anything else?
No, that's pretty much everything. A lot of stuff's going on.
Next week might be completely different.
We might not even be on the air anymore next week.
Alright guys, well thank you for watching, and remember, Monday Night Paintball is your show. We make it from the content generated on our Facebook page, and if there's anything you'd like to see in next week's episode, you can email us at mondaynight@rap4.com. Looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you out there.